Hey guys, what's going on? It is CandiB here, coming to you live out of Conyers, Georgia. Conyers, Georgia. I actually have a special guest. Actually, I was supposed to be on her page. She was supposed to be interviewing me, but we're gonna try this page. And YouTube, definitely be patient with me. This is a Facebook Live. I have my whole house on my Facebook Live. Okay, well, it's real life. Okay, let's see if we can pull you up here, Kimmy. Oh, what did I just do? Okay. Bring them on. Okay. So I'm adding her. Yeah!
Hey,
Okay.
okay. Do you hear an echo?
No. Can anybody
I
hear
don't
us?
either.
Excuse me. Jazzy, can you hear us clearly, please? Can you say that? Can you please let us know if you can hear us? It will
Don't be
not take.
burping on our interview. We finally got it going.
I can't take the comments
Up there
down.
like,
It's cool.
up there like Wendy Williams. You said what?
I can't take it seems like it's frozen on my end, but just go ahead. It's fine. Hey, Will, what's going on?
No.
Can you hear us clearly? Can you please say yes
Both
or
of
no?
us.
Okay, Jamie said yes. Hey, Jamie. Okay, yeah. So,
What's
guys,
going on, Jamie?
as I was stating before, actually, this interview is supposed to be on Kim's page. However, we have a malfunction, so we're gonna do it here. She's gonna ask me a few questions, and please be patient. I do have my children, as you can see, so you don't know what you might get today. This is real life. Okay, so Kim, I'm gonna turn it over to you. Can you please go back over there for a second?
All right. So, guys, basically, this time last year, my girl CandiB and myself, we were in Dallas, Texas. Love Texas. They know how to eat. But we were at convention for our company, and we had some other people on the team with us, and it was just really a great experience filled with ups and downs, highs and lows. And we wanted to come in here and share with those of you because we have done it ourselves. We have been at home and said, you know what? I'll just catch some things on the Facebook Live, right? But going to convention, going to Dallas, making arrangements for our kids, and doing certain things. I should have disabled my notifications. But doing certain things to make it happen, to be physically there. It was a sacrifice, but it was oh so worth it. And so what we wanted to do is come on and share with you our thoughts and
Okay,
views on why you should
open the
go
door.
to convention, go
Yes,
to a
open the
place
door.
physically, even if you're not in a network marketing company,
Kimberly,
okay? Because
hold on 1 second. Somebody's at my door. Talk to them. Sorry.
okay,
Somebody's at my
okay,
door.
okay. Because y'all, I know multimillionaires who go and to like conferences, seminars, and they got tons of money coming in on autopilot, but they make it a priority. They have a mission to go to these private masterminds.
Sorry. Okay.
Digitally, virtually. So, all right, cool. So
Aiden, close
I
the
saw you
door.
put the title on.
I know, close the door.
Girl, I say it all the time, and I'll say it again. I don't know how you do it with two, because I can barely keep up with one.
Okay, let's get it
Mine is
going.
not here. Thank you, Lord. Love him, but
Okay.
it definitely helps when you don't have to orchestrate that. So I'm happy that you joined today. Now, we titled this that the Better Body Crew presents CandiB discusses how convention builds faith, finances, and friendships, including fights. So let's touch on that right quick. Faith. For the people who do not know, maybe this is the first time that they're watching this on your YouTube channel or my YouTube channel, your Facebook or my Facebook. Just tell them really quickly a little bit about yourself. Like, you're the mom of twins. So when I say to you, like, hey, you coming to Dallas? What is going through your head? You know they don't close the doors, girl.
All right. So I told y'all this is real life. So you get what you get. I can't help it. It's my kids. Okay. So the question was, can you give me that last question one more time?
Yeah, tell the people just a little bit about you and
Okay.
what is going through your head, because we're going to touch on how going to convention builds faith. So tell them a little bit about you and what was going through your head when I was like, hey girl, you coming to Dallas?
All right. So I am CandiB. I am a mom, a single mom of twin boys. My sons do have special needs. They were born a pound 12 and a pound 13. So my life was up one day, and then one day it totally changed. So I was definitely having problems with keeping a job because my sons, they had to go to therapy, see doctors. Oh my gosh, they had like 9 doctors at one point. So that is how I got into the industry of network marketing. I started my home-based business. So just to touch on how I got to Dallas, when Kim actually asked me about it, I was like, I never said no, because I do know the power of the mind, and I do know that words are very, very powerful. So how I got to Dallas is by God and by me manifesting, right? I never said I didn't know. I never said that I couldn't get there. So one day, one of my awesome teammates, we were on a training. I'm always on a training every Sunday night, no matter what, if I can help it. She was like, hey, if you guys are going to Dallas, I'm going to give away a 25-pack of tea. I was like, what? So that is how I got to Dallas. I actually sold my way to Dallas. And when it comes to faith, guys, we really have to walk by faith. I know a lot of times we say it, but we don't, because I had an actual team member call me that wanted to go to Dallas as well. And actually she made it there too. But when she called me, I could hear in her voice that she was kind of frustrated. She was like, ooh, it ain't looking too good. I don't know how I'm going to get there, because, we all, it takes money to get there. And even some of the team members have a full-time job. And it's still like, hey, how I'm going to get there. But I never said one time, oh, I'm not going to get there. And I even said to her, listen, we're going to get there. I don't know how, but we're going. And every single day of my life, I say my affirmations. Very, very big on that. So once you put it in your mind, once you put it out there, a lot of y'all like to say universe. I ain't big on the universe. It's God. So, but once you put it out there, you have already made that move. You're going. Now, how you going to get there, you don't know. So, yes, I made it to Dallas, and it was, oh, my gosh, so touching. And when I got there, I was really amazed at how, there's people my age, people older than me, walking the stage. And this industry is definitely a process. It's not something that we're going to get rich tomorrow. It's a process, and I'm just very grateful to be among those that are wants to be in your video. Do you know this person here? Idris Kaya? Somebody just popped up and said that they wanted to be in the video. Close the door. Close the door.
Do you know Chucky up and down?
No. Close the door.
No, this is our interview.
Hey, y'all, I'm almost done. Whew. Okay. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, this is our interview. Block him.
So somebody's trying to get on here. I don't know. Somebody
block him.
I would have to do that after. Can't do it with him. Let me see.
No, okay, because this is our interview.
He's not disturbing me. So we ain't gonna let the devil take this over today, because that's what he's trying to do with these kids and this person.
Well, you can tell Southern women, boy.
Look,
everything is the devil.
We're gonna hurry up. Y'all better close that door. We're gonna hurry up quickly.
Yeah, because we got a lot to cover now.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn it back over to you so you can ask me another question, because my kids are getting a little antsy.
I know, we almost made it before more kids. Your kids are multiplying over there, girl.
Yeah, I got my.
I'm getting rid of kids, and you're adding more kids on. All right, so I'm happy that you really touched on that. Yes, Camille said, thank God that they no longer have 9 doctors. Yes. But guys, this is the reason why, like, a lot of people will say, Kim, you so cold-blooded. You don't have no feelings. I mean, I have feelings somewhere in my body, but I don't get too in touch with them to the point that I make my emotions or I allow my emotions allow me to accept excuses. Okay, I do not allow my emotions to accept excuses. So when other people are like, and like you said, do you work a job? Tell the people, do you work a job?
No.
Right. So there are people that do work jobs
Right.
and they still don't have extra money to get to the convention. So it's very, very hard when I hear other people in network marketing. And I know I myself, I've had to do some things to get to where I wanted to go. Like, oh my gosh, like you said, sell your way there and just maintain that faith. Once you make a decision though, everything will work out. How is none of your
Absolutely.
business. Now let's talk finances. Okay, you kind of sort of talk, the finances and faith go together for
Right.
sure, because our biggest thing is orchestrating the finances, the money, the means, how to get there. But this with convention, I want you to talk to people about why it's important for you to go if you're not making money, if you're not getting an award on the stage. How does this help your money? Do you realize, because you and I have discussed this, like your environment at home versus your environment at convention, and what are some of the realizations you come to as it relates to money when you go?
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna take it back to when I went to my very first event, if that's okay. Um, and it's touching on a little bit of faith too. I didn't really get to talk about that because I was the kids. But anyway, my very first event, I didn't have a ticket at all. Like I was dead broke, like seriously. So I did know that I was going. So Kim was like, "Hey, somebody just gifted me with a ticket," and she gave me the ticket. So that is definitely how I made my first event. So this time around, oh my gosh, whenever you go, it's so important to go. I mean, any event, any seminar, because you get to feel how broke you are. And I don't mean broke like your
Right,
physical broke. I mean like your pockets.
right.
because
Okay.
because you get to see like what it is okay, let me break it down. Just like the people there that are very successful, you actually get this. There's certain things that you can't do that they're doing. And for me, it's a fire inside of me that gets really mad. Like, dang, why am I not able to do this? And why am I not able to do that? Because I definitely know what I'm capable of.
And why am I
So
eating
that
off the dollar menu while they have a steak and they having wine and they going to the spa and they going to shows, and I'm sleeping in a room with 16 people.
right. And even even touching on when we went to Houston, and we didn't have any money, and we had an argument over $2 drinks. See, when you don't have any
We sure
money,
did.
you get mad over anything. You get pissed. You just like, because you don't have the money. So when we went to Houston, what did we have an argument over? What was that about?
And
What
that
was
was
it?
okay. So now you guys heard us say that last week we were in Dallas, Texas. So now
Okay, yeah,
I know y'all like Houston. Where did that come from? So about 2 years ago, we went to Houston and we drove to Houston because we didn't have money to fly. So we were just happy to fly this time, right? We're upgrading ourselves. Because let me tell y'all, it's a long flight. It's a long drive from Atlanta to Houston. What, like 14, 15 hours? And we
right.
had my son with me because I didn't have anybody to watch him. So driving the car 15 hours with a little one, and you nickel and diamond everything. It's not fun. And then coming back, like seriously, I told y'all this is my business partner, this is my friend, more like my sister. But we almost cut ties on the way back from Houston over $1.50 bottle of aloe water. Because I was like, you open my aloe water? And we were just tired, sleepy, hungry. Like I said, we have
I
been
don't
sharing
even
a
think
room.
I could afford. Like, I think I had to order off the dollar menu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had, and then there were deals at convention that we couldn't take advantage of because we just barely made it. So they're like, hey, get this $300 something for only $75. And everybody's like, ah, and it's a mad rush to the back, and we sit in the chair like
Yeah, we
mad.
were
So one of the most
right.
expensive decisions you can make is the decision to be broke, because
Yeah,
it not only allows you to buy stuff, it allows you to save money. It allows
that's
you
right.
to having money allows you to take advantage of things that broke people can't take advantage of. But man, on that trip, we went to CVS, we got 2 bottles of aloe water, which was really, really refreshing. She opened up her aloe water. She was low on sleep, stinking attitude, drank her aloe water, put it in between her. I think you put it like either you put it in your bag or in between your legs, and then I put my aloe water in the cup holder because I was driving, and then she went to take another swig, got my bottle of aloe water, opened it up, put it back down. So then when I go to drink, and we had been kind of like bumping heads before then because we weren't really talking.
We were that broke. We was just because I don't even think we could. Yeah, we were mad because one of the team members went to like Papados and we couldn't go.
That's what it was. That's right. Because the whole entire trip, she was like, "Hey, y'all want to go such and such? Y'all want to go?" And she was naming all these restaurants, and we were like, "No, we want to go to Wendy's."
And Papados is not even that expensive, but when you don't have the money, that's what.
Right. When I was younger, I remember my mom had a friend, and we watched this little girl one time, and I don't know what it was, but she kept going. Something like we were naming stuff, how much stuff costs, and she was like, $2 is a lot if you don't have it. $3 is a lot if you don't have it. $4 is 50 cents is a lot if you don't have it. And me and my sister and brother were like, what is she talking about? But it's the truth. No matter the amount of money you are talking about, it's a lot of money if you don't have it. It's all relative. So yeah, we were already on edge because we were hungry, and the person that we were with had money, and they wanted to go to places and eat real food, and we wanted to eat.
Hey, Kimmy, we got. Yeah. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I'm on 10%, and they end up getting crazy. So
okay, all right, yeah, we can make it because we're on that's the last F. Is like the friendship. But the point is, when I went to drink my aloe water and I saw that the seal had been broken, ooh, that set me like I was ready. I think if I could have killed you with my eyes, I was like, you drink my water. And you like, ain't nobody drink your aloe water. And I was like, how's it feel? I mean, like, it was a big blowout, y'all, over aloe water. Because I was like, I haven't had the water yet. And you know when people be clapping, they mean it. And then CandiB and I are both alpha females. So we both have very strong personalities, and we both.
Let me touch on this. Let me touch on this real quick while it's on my mind. And this goes back from me hearing somebody wanting to make it to a convention, but they couldn't. They said they had like a plane ticket, or maybe excuse me, they had a ticket, but they gave the ticket away because they didn't know if they were gonna like be able to pay for the airfare and all that stuff. Listen to me. When you really want something, I'm being so serious. And y'all know this is true. I mean, it goes to shoes, clothes, whatever it is you want. When you put it in your mind, you go get it. The reason why some people didn't make it to a convention, it's not that they didn't want to. It wasn't a priority. It was not something that they really valued. When you really wanted that, babe, let me tell y'all something. I have paid for courses. I have invested in my business to the point where I didn't even pay my bills. Now, don't y'all do that. Because I'm a risk taker. Like she said, I'm an alpha female, so I do crazy stuff. But when you really, really want it, I'm so serious, you will put it in your mind. That is what faith is about. That's walking by faith. Because you don't know how. But once you take that first step and that thought and you put it into action, everything else works out in place. Because I actually got my plane ticket. Now we're talking about Texas this year. I got my plane ticket at the last minute. I had a big sale come in, boom, and I was able to get my plane ticket. Boom. But what I'm saying is that's how I was able to get there. And for you all that wasn't there, you know, you really missed. Oh my gosh, it wasn't just amazing. It was really breathtaking. And just to be on that high, like, you know, Kim just talked about having that, being broke. Like, that is the worst feeling in the world. When you can't even go to Papados, when I think the minimum is like $17, $20, $20, 2 tens, 5, you know, it's nobody deserves that. If you say that you're the, your God is a king. You're a daughter of the Most High. There's no reason why we should be broke. You know what I'm saying? So,
and I'm going to stop you there because I really firmly believe that we are put in those positions so that we are uncomfortable enough. You have to feel the pain enough to drive you toward a purpose or a passion. So you have to experience those things so that you say, you know what, this is for the birds. I'm not going to let this go down again. And look what we did. The last time we were in Texas, bumping heads, fighting with each other, broke, hungry, tired. This time in Texas, we took a plane ride, right? We took a plane ride. We went places. We did things. We took advantage of deals. We came back with inventory. This experience in Texas was totally unlike the other one. And people need to realize that you have to get out of your comfort zone. You have set your home up to accommodate your brokenness.
Okay.
You have. So when you're at home, you got cable, all right, Tuesday night kids eat free at IHOP. This guy, you have like figure that thing out so that when you are in your comfort zone, you don't feel the pain of how bad things really are. But when you get out of your environment, that's when and especially when you look at other people and you say, they're no more special than me, they're no better than me, but they can do this and I can't. Oh no, baby, some things got to change. And speaking of friendships, I'm happy that our friendship survived because we both just realized why we got into that fight over $1.50 aloe water. Because I remember he was like, I'll give you your own $1.50 back. And I was like, don't worry about it. But I was like, you know what? Yeah, you are going to give me my $1.50 back. I mean, it was just the most ridiculous thing ever, but it was not about the aloe water, y'all. It was about our state, our condition, our being. And when I offer people the opportunity to lock arms with me in a network marketing opportunity, it's not because I want to make money off of them. It's because I want to make money with them as we both grow together in our faith, grow our finances, grow our friendships, because that's really where the money is. When you can add value to people's lives, when you can learn how to work through things and have better communication with people, when you can learn to develop the skills to win friends and influence people, that's where your money is. If you're broke right now, it's because you're not having enough impact in people's lives. That's why you don't have no income. And when you physically get your butt up and you make the sacrifice to go to the event, when you sell your way, you say, okay, how much is the plane ticket? Because I want you to tell the people this, and I know your battery is running low, but we're going to talk until it run out if we have to. But I want you to tell the people this, CandiB.
Yeah, we're good. We're good now.
Okay. Go ahead. They see you. You're a pretty girl, and I always told you that. I told you when you joined our team. I said, listen, this is going to be your feet. People going to see you, and they're going to judge you, because that's what we do. People judge, and they're going to think that you're a pretty girl who probably got a boyfriend paying for everything, and you don't have no problem. They know nothing about your life, okay? Because you on the Facebook Live like you teaching the class. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to bring the realness out of you. But tell the people, like, are things easy for you? Like, your business before convention, were you in a slump or were you just riding high because everybody was buying everything from you because you so pretty?
Okay, so you want to get them all in my business, huh? No, just playing.
Yeah, keep it real, because I need people to know that when they lock arms with you and when they lock arms with me, that everything ain't gonna be pretty. And that's okay, because that's exactly how it's supposed to be. It's necessary. You're gonna go through ups and downs. Now, how was your business before convention?
You mean it like from the beginning when I started, or convention?
Nah, just sales. Tell them about how you told me, hey, I think I need to take a break from this business.
Oh, okay. Let me go. Yeah, okay. So when I first started my business, it definitely was really, really, it wasn't pretty at all, because I believe in my heart that business is a God idea. So whenever you do start a business, the enemy does come and he attacks it. So attack your business. So when I started this business, I was in transition. I had been in a 8-year relationship, and me and the boys were on my own. Like, it was just us two. So I had to work. I don't know if I can name, I'll just say the place, but I have a college degree now. I had to work at the Dollar Tree. Kim is my witness, for $7.50 to get on my feet. She had to keep my boys at night for me. And not only that, Like so many
They didn't do a
attacks.
good job, y'all. And all I had to do was make sure they were asleep. But them twins like cats. They are so silent, and they can get out of anything. I'm used to one kid, not two. Candy came to pick up the kids. I took her to the guest room. No twins. I was like, she was like, where? I said, where the kids? She said, you tell me where my kids. Them doggone twins. And that's why I call them doggone twins. Them doggone twins had slipped out the bed, went downstairs, were playing in my Moroccan room. I had no clue. I was upstairs in my own bed, like, woo, 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 woo. I was so embarrassed. She never asked me to watch the twins again. I'm still sorry about that girl. I'm happy. But anyway, I had all the doors locked though. They weren't getting out of my house now. But they sure got out of that bed in that guest room, and they are quiet.
I was like, Kim, where my babies at?
We got some story, y'all. It's some things that you have to go through when you are building a business, and you're not exempt.
Right. So after that situation, you know, my car got towed with Cameron in the back seat because I didn't have any car insurance. And Kim had to come and pick me up because I was on my way to get Aiden from school because he was in I ain't even gonna go into all of that, but he was at school. So when Kim came and got me, she was like, she didn't know what to say. And it takes a lot for me to cry. So what made me laugh was she was like, you stink. No,
I didn't say that. I wasn't that bad. It does take a lot for you to cry. So when you got in my car with the baby, and I was just like, okay, what's the plan? Like, you need a car. We good friends, but I can't drive you. There were so many things going through my head. And then you just got in the car, and then you were just like,
I didn't cry.
And you know, I don't do well with feelings. So I was just like, oh, what do I do? But then I was like, okay, hold on, girl. Listen, God gonna work this out. But in the meantime, you gotta take a bath.
Yeah, that's what you said.
And it wasn't that you stank. It was just a not fresh scent.
Oh,
like
well,
you usually smell so good.
But I didn't take it serious because I had just got off work and Cameron was staying home with me during the day. And then, you know, we would go out. You know, I would sell my product. So I was really, really tired. So that didn't bother me. You know, I don't get in my feelings like that. But anywho, I'm telling y'all this story because I've never told anybody this. I'm telling you this because there are going to be so many things that is going to attack you, but you got to stay in the game. And the reason why I stayed in the game because I knew I was on the right path. If the enemy wasn't attacking me, that means, hey, he already got you anyway. Y'all know the saying. So
you aren't a threat. If the enemy is not attacking you, you're not a threat.
Right. So it was, I mean, I could barely even buy any product or stay on an auto ship, but I did. It was very difficult. I wasn't going to give up. I wasn't going to quit. And so many other things happened to me. But that's what, you know, piggybacking off of what she just said, that's when I knew that I was a threat and that I had to do this business, not just for me, but for my sons, for, you know, whenever you do something, it should always be bigger than you. You know, they say if you're not dreaming big and if it doesn't scare you, then you're not dreaming big enough. And I know the vision that I have is to impact a nation because I know it's some moms that are like me. And that's why I'm a person, you know, like she said, I'm an alpha female. I don't do well with excuses because I have been through hell and hot water. So I know if I could do it, anybody could do it. But the question you have to ask yourself is, do I really, really want this? Can I really make this happen for myself? So, you know, it's up to you. You only get one life and God gives you free will. But are you going to do it? Is the question you should always ask yourself. And when you want something, you